It started with a lottery ticket and ended with a locked door and silence. I remember the exact moment I knew I was done. It wasn't when they asked for money. It was when I asked for help moving, and my father looked at me like I had insulted him. "We're not your damn slaves," he said. My sister rolled her eyes and muttered, "You're only good for your money, not your problems." That was it. One word left my mouth. Noted. After that, I packed in silence. No one lifted a hand, not even when I dragged a futon across the floor, leaving gouges in the wood. They let me leave like I was trash being taken out. A week later, I was in a studio apartment with no furniture and peace so loud it rang in my ears. I laid on the floor that first night. No couch, no bed, just the hum of quiet I'd been starving for. The real noise came after. Voicemails, texts, guilt. They flipped from icy silence to scorching shame games overnight. "You owe us. After everything we did. You'll regret this." But they didn't ask how I was. No one cared if I had a mattress. They only cared that the money didn't land in their accounts. They thought I'd break. Instead, I bought the lease they were too proud to admit they couldn't afford. Took their roof when they tried to take my sanity. I told the landlord, "I'll take it, but only if they're out on time. No grace period." He agreed. End of story, right? Nope. They tried every trick in the book. Emotional blackmail, Facebook pity parties, a GoFundMe full of lies. Laura spun it like I abandoned them in their time of need. Paisley tagged me in stories with captions like, "Some people just vanish when you need them most." Frederick camped outside my building, screaming about what kind of man turns his back on his blood, the kind who finally sees the truth. None of them were there when I worked 2 jobs to pay off debt. None of them cared when I came home burned out and broken. They didn't love me. They tolerated me for potential returns. And now, I drive by the old house. It's empty. The porch is collapsing, trash bags on the curb. It looks smaller than I remember. Fitting. They always acted bigger than they were, like I was lucky to orbit them. But now, I see it all clearly. That house wasn't a home. It was a test I kept failing. I gave, they took. I bent, they broke me. Not anymore. I've got savings now. A job I like. Peace that doesn't demand apologies. I see a therapist. I sleep through the night. I laugh more, and no one calls me selfish for taking care of myself. They think I chose money over family. But what I really chose? Freedom. Let them tell their stories. Let them play the victims. I know the truth. And someday, maybe, they'll understand. What they lost when I walked away, until then, let them miss me, let them wonder.